What's up, CHFFL? I have a flight to catch this morning to State College, to Pittsburgh, and then I'll be heading up to State College, Pennsylvania to see Wes and Max and go to the Penn State-Michigan State game. So we're kind of getting a rushed, improvised Week 5 wrap-up this week, but after all the disappointment I saw from Wes that I wouldn't get a wrap-up video out this week, I wanted to do something, just go over my picks. So where we left off, I was 15-9 on the season. And Week 5 was a really good one, as I predicted, at least in the anime conference, which is separating itself more and more by the week. We'll start off with my Girly Girly Literature Club against Brad and the Soul Eater Leonard, which was my game of the week choice and was a fantastic game of the week choice. I had the highest score for the first time this year. Yay, it was a little unsatisfying. I don't get to Venmo myself $10, but I'm still happy. It's $10 I don't have to send away. Brad, now, this is, I want to say, the third time in 5 weeks that he has played against the top scoring team. 1 week he was the top scoring team. And this is the second time that he has lost to the top scoring team when he was number 2 in scoring for the week. At 143, he was, indeed, number 2 on the list. So you can definitely get some bad luck in fantasy, even if your team is good and you're getting good luck with your draft picks. But Brad still has a shot to make the playoffs. It's not quite to the halfway point in the season. If he can do work in interleague play, he needs now to root for me to slip up and maybe Mark as well. So let's go down the row here instead of doing conference by conference. Full Metal Alchemerica against Your Thighs in April. I picked Mark to get the upset in this game, and the final score might be a bit deceptive. Wes got about 18 to 20 more points out of kicker and defense, and then Mark started Will Fuller in the flex instead of Mark Ingram fresh off of suspension, and Ingram put up about 15 points more than Fuller. So Wes still looks great, obviously, third most points in the league. I feel like I should get given some credit for putting him on upset alert there. Next, going down, spoiler, I picked the Fortnite conference perfectly. That they're very wide separation and skill there. Minnie 80 and Brad 100 or Swanee 100. Not much to say about this. It's sad that these low-scoring games are getting wins for people in the Fortnite conference, and then there's Banus and Anime getting 143 and can't get a win to save his life. But hey, that means Parker did a really good job picking conferences. You want your conference to be weaker. And, well, while we in the anime division can keep making fun of them, at the end of the day, 2 of them are going to be in the top 4. One of them is going to get a chance at the championship, and one's going to get a chance at third place. So let's go over to the other side here. Gordon Smash Max against Ryan Scott and the Mario team, which even with peer pressure, he hasn't changed that name to something actually anime. Max wins by 2. This was so close, and I think everybody was in the chat when it was happening. Max gets a defensive touchdown. I think he had the Cardinals going. That put him up. He was definitely going to lose. I had Ryan winning this game, so that beat my prediction. But I guess for my chances of making the playoffs, it's helpful when Roy and Mark pick up losses. It's starting to look like the first seed in the anime conference is either going to Max or Wes, and there's not going to be a whole lot that the rest of us can do about it. But still, another great game there. That could have been a good game of the week choice. Roy's still... He's kind of where Brad is. He's not scoring as many points, but he's not quite out of it yet. It's just really competitive conference. Moving down now, highest scoring game in the Fortnite conference, Dusty Divot Dark Vikings against Snobby Shores Pistol Whips. I had Marty winning this one, and both of these last 2 games we're going to go over were closer than I thought they would be. Marty just came out on top. I don't have a lot to say about this game. Parker's still hanging in there, but I think Marty now with Antonio Brown really solidified it for himself. Big missed opportunity here for Parker to get an upset and get an edge. Although it's Parker against Swan now for the third team, because Grant was 2-2, gave up Antonio Brown, and really he doesn't have the firepower to compete with them now. So really it's Stan and Marty are in, and they'll fight for the 1 seed, and then it's Parker against Swan for the 3 seed. Although Stan, really off game for him, he almost let Grant get the shocking upset. Again, you're not getting wins in the anime conference with 101 points, but Stan can have, this is probably his worst game of the season. I didn't go back to check, and he's still rolling along 4-1 there. Marty might have gained the upper hand as the top team in Fortnite. Don't know what to say there. We'll see as the weeks go on, but thanks for being with me. If I counted right, I went 4-2. Just my 2 upset calls were wrong. Should put me at 19-11 on the season. I'm doing pretty well. Maybe we'll have another video from State College this weekend, but thank you for being lenient with the cheating out and not having my slides ready. I now am going to get in the car, drive to Atlanta, and go party with my buddies up in State College. Goodbye.